A natural gas explosion ripped through San Bruno, California earlier this year and left the small town in shambles. Contact 5 investigator Shannon Cake checks the chances of that tragedy happening here and tells you how to find out whether a similar pipeline runs through your neighborhood.
It was September 9th, right around dinner time.
I thought it was the end of the world.
A thunderous roar heard for miles.
We thought a jet had gone down.
A natural gas line exploded, ripping through San Bruno, California.
I seen a chunk of concrete fly out the size of a trunk of a car.
For hours, the ruptured pipeline sent a fireball raging 60 feet into the air.
It was very difficult to approach. It was that hot.
When the flames were gone, 37 homes had been destroyed, 8 people killed. So what's the danger? Is there any if pipelines should run through your backyard? The Contact 5 investigators studied local maps and found pipeline, almost 1 million miles of it, quietly running under popular roads that you live on and travel on every single day.
It's not uncommon for us to respond to gas leak emergencies at least once or twice a week.
Captain Ken Woolridge runs Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Battalion 9.
This is a flaring kit.
He's part of a special ops team called in to tackle gas leaks.
The majority of the emergencies that we handle regarding gas leaks are the ones where a piece of heavy equipment, such as a front loader or a backhoe, has accidentally struck an underground gas pipe and has created a leak.
The pipes he's facing in the field are plastic, usually small in diameter, not the size of those that erupted in San Bruno.
It's actually extremely rare that you do have incidents like that happen.
Florida Public Utilities Vice President Kevin Weber says the industry is actually strictly regulated by the feds when it comes to pipeline maintenance.
They do go around with trucks and actually survey every foot of pipe that they have in the ground every year to make sure that it's maintained.
But the NTSB found in a preliminary study of San Bruno that the power company there, Pacific Gas and Electric, was actually performing maintenance some 30 miles away the day of the blast. The study suggests there was a loss of electrical signal in the system, and that may have caused changes in the pressure of the pipes. Did you know you had a pipeline running through your front yard and 2 pipelines running through your backyard?
No, I didn't know either one, really.
The investigators followed these pipelines right along the West Palm Beach Riviera Beach border. They run from the Port of Palm Beach and a nearby terminal. The red line indicates hazardous materials. The blue line, natural gas. Follow these lines, and we found they literally surround this neighborhood just west of I-95, right near the Beeline Highway.
The Dragon's Triangle.
Did you know about these?
I had no idea. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I would like to know what maintenance is done on it. I mean, and when's the last time they did it?
The Contact 5 investigators found Florida Power and Light owns several of these lines. One of them, a 30-inch pipe installed back in 1978. It runs behind these homes, carrying liquid petroleum from the port to a terminal. The blue pipeline, a 6-inch natural gas line commissioned in 1986. Here, the red line continues. It turns into an 18-inch line built in 1979. We found it also carries liquid petroleum. FPNL told News Channel 5, we implemented an integrity management program for fuel moved through our lines starting in 2003. We use advanced leak detection systems to monitor our pipelines and ensure proper pressure and flow rates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Captain Wooldridge says his crew has never had to face down flames powered by a major gas line eruption like San Bruno's. But if that call ever comes, he says the response is simple.
If we get a rupture in one of those pipes, then normally what we will do is our job is life safety at that point. We've got to get everybody in the immediate area and sometimes outer lying areas evacuated.
So what are the chances of that actually happening?
Natural gas experts say here in Florida it's really not that great. Gas has only been in Florida since the late 50s, so our pipelines really aren't that old. It is important to know where gas lines and other buried lines are in your neighborhood and even in your yard. Dial 811 on your phone and someone will come right out to your house and check for buried lines on your property. You have to do this. It's the law, whether you're planting a tree or building a house. If you want to know whether those big pipelines are actually running near your neighborhood, go to WPTV.com, click on the investigative link. I'll have my story posted, and at the top, I'm posting a link to a national pipeline mapping system. Just type in your zip code, and the pipeline map for your area will pop right up. I'm Shannon Cake, WPTV News Channel 5.